the bow, we find a piece of coal, apparently blown from the bunkers. A trifle, perhaps. My watch tells me we have reached the end of our short lease of time. I signal my companions. We withdraw and begin our ascent. Behind us in the dark, we leave the broken shell of a technological triumph, a somber reminder that we too are vulnerable. The Brittanic was once called as perfect a specimen of man's creative power as it is possible to conceive. She lasted less than a year. A little more than halfway up, the service divers wait at the SDC. They help remove our air tanks and store them in the racks while we enter the warm haven of the decompression chamber. Back in the only world we can safely inhabit for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes, we are given a final check by the service diver, then begin the last leg to the top. Like workmen at the end of a job, we find ways to spend our leisure. Avec un beau fusil d'argent, avec un beau fusil d'argent, il a tué le canard blanc, il a tué le canard blanc. Il n'y a pas de geste sans le printemps, ni d'amour, ma molette sans les amants. On veut des akouskis par le sang. We make over the intercom a few requests for some appetizers and wine.
Oui, d'accord, pour la bouteille, mais pour un verre.
Boringly, Dr. Cabarrou insists that it is a practical impossibility.
Vous avez 1 minute pour arriver à 24. 1 minute pour 24.
Instead, he prescribes oxygen according to the prepared tables for the depth we have reached.
Vous reprenez les masques. Ah oui, d'accord.
It is all very good for us, we agree. But as Falco points out, caviar would have tasted better.
Okay. Qu'est-ce qui reste là?
Obedient to the inflexible tables, we are at last released by Dr. Cabarrou from our tiny world. Suddenly, the crowded deck of the Calypso seems enormous.
With the finding of the coal, most pieces of the Brittanic mystery seem reasonably clear. Nowhere have the searchers discovered evidence that the Brittanic was anything other than she claimed to be, a mercy-bound hospital ship.
Il y en avait d'autres? C'est de l'anthracite, hein? Non, pas de cette taille.
C'est de l'anthracite de Cardiff.
Ah oui.
Magnifique, hein?
Convinced that the rupture in the hull is far larger than could be caused by a mine or a torpedo alone, it is Cousteau's belief that the first explosion ignited the highly volatile coal dust in the bunkers and thus caused the almost simultaneous and even more violent second explosion that scattered coal outside the hull.
I wanted to show you, this is a piece of coal that we brought up from the Brittanic.
Piece of the coal?
The coal with which they were used in the boiler room.
From Naples, I think.
Probably.
Probably.
Probably. Il tombe en poussière, hein?
Poussière parce qu'il est humide.
No.
Maybe, do you think that's enough?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Can I have that little bit?
Sure.
I'll give a bit to Murphy.
Sure. So that's coal from the Brittanic.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you. Lovely.
Almost certainly, the Brittanic struck a mine. Found later, the log of German U-boat 73 reports leaving a hospital ship unharmed, though the U-boat already had laid mines in Kia Channel. Its work is finished, yet for the Calypso, one mission remains to be done. To Mrs. Mitchell is granted an opportunity seldom given mortals, the chance to go back in time for a second look.
Pas de torpedo cette fois. Hein?
OK, porteur, OK pour moi. Descente normale pour moi.
A lifetime later, the young nurse from cabin 15 returns to the ship where she lost a clock, some old songs, and a sack of oranges.
Good.
Did you see the ship?
Oh, le Brittanic, c'est beaucoup plus joli maintenant qu'avant.
Ah! C'est plus joli maintenant qu'avant.
C'est vrai.
Ah, c'est vrai.
Et j'ai vu une grand lobster.
Lobster.
Lobster. Langouste.
Langouste.
Il a fait breathing, what you that?
Yeah.
Il avait peur.
Il avait peur, oui.
Oh,
Peur de la secours.
Lovely, beautiful thing.
Okay, now we will help you out.
Now then. Wait a minute. Get these big feet down. Il faut avoir des skis.
Il faut avoir des skis.
J'ai rencontré un mari sur les skis. En Suisse.
Sur le truc derrière.
On this side.
That's right.
This side. No, the other side. Very good.
Attendez, capitaine. Oui. Encore une marche, encore une marche, encore une marche. Et attention, vous arrivez sur le pont là. Voilà.
Bravo. Madame, appelez capitaine.
I've never had such an experience. I can't thank you too much. I've never dreamt I'd go to any place like that. And my helicopter and all my friends. But don't forget, you've all to come to Edinburgh to see me.
All right.
And be quick, be quick. Don't take too long. I can't last forever.
Okay.
You see?
I think you probably will.
I think you're in a good shape. You're in good shape for a long
I
time.
try my best.
Okay.
Again, Calypso's guest has packed her bags. Like a captured truant, Sheila Macbeth Mitchell prepares to leave the wine-dark seas of Homer and of youth and return to the endless adventure of everyday life. Aboard the Calypso, each has been touched by a bright and indestructible lady. On whatever future journeys she may make, she carries from each a silent wish. Bon voyage, Mrs. Mitchell.